All right, well, we are not the only ones who are undergoing this great transformation. There's a lot of folks who are choosing to start their new year with a bit of a toast, but there is a trend that is gaining in popularity, and that would be dry January. It is the month where many try to quit alcohol after 6 weeks of holiday partying.
Yeah, but are the health benefits real, and is it worth it? Perfect questions for our senior health correspondent, Monica Robbins, who knows how to pronounce everything in the medical field. And also,
Not really.
She answers, aside from the 2 or 3 questions she answers here every day from me,
right.
I bet you answer in an average week from me 50 health questions.
Easily.
I'm constantly stopping by your desk and
yes.
saying, hey, Mon, what do you think of this?
Yes.
Okay. So should we give up drinking in January, those that do?
I think it's never a bad idea.
Okay.
Everything in moderation, but the optimism of a new year. We get to start off with a clean slate and maybe resolve to quit or cut back on alcohol for dry January. So if you cheered in the new year and every other holiday this season a bit too much, cutting out alcohol for a while is not a bad idea. In the short term, you might get better sleep, clearer skin, less GI distress. It may even lower your cholesterol and improve your sexual function. More importantly, it may help you examine your relationship with alcohol.
It's really a way to think about, why do I drink? How much do I drink? And how does drinking affect me? Am I really just kind of going out with friends, socially having a drink or 2 a week? Am I using it to sleep? Am I using it to manage anxiety, irritability? Is it masking things? I think dry January can be a nice way to just take stock of what's going on in your life with alcohol out of the picture.
So if you're quitting cold turkey, though, keep in mind you're going to feel worse before you feel better. Expect to feel sluggish, dehydrated, but give it a week or so and your body will begin to bounce back. However, if you experience symptoms of alcohol withdrawal, such as shaking, chills, tremors, heart racing, or dizziness, those are concerning and you really need to reach out to a healthcare professional.
Now, it sounds like a lot of people that you're referring to are more consistent drinkers, not just the social drinkers that pop out every now and again, have a beverage or 2 with friends. What about binge drinking? Because that kind of falls in between, right?
Well, some of the social drinkers over the holidays became binge drinkers, definitely.
That's when you pay the price, too.
Absolutely. So it may surprise you, but men who have 4 drinks in just a few hours or women who have 3 drinks in just a few hours, they're saying as little as 2 hours, either daily or 3 or 4 days a week, you'd be considered a binge drinker.
Wow.
And they could be potentially at risk for those withdrawal symptoms.
Wow.
So it's something to take stock of, especially if you've been kind of overdoing it for since Thanksgiving.
Right.
So, I mean, we'll call it a bit of an alcohol cleanse where you're getting it out of your body. Is 30 days enough to actually clear up the liver and make everything work right?
I wish it was so simple.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah. However, it is a great start because that's getting you started on the right track. It's not going to go completely back to normal. You need a few more months for that. And much depends on other factors, such as your diet, your weight, and other health issues you may have. But it's never a bad thing to start doing because your liver does regenerate.
Interesting.
So depending on, how bad the damage is, that all, but if you just did it, here and there, it can regenerate and come back. And then you got to change everything else and eat right and exercise and all that other fun stuff.
All right, new year, new month, new goals.
Absolutely.
Monica, thank you.
All right.
Appreciate it.